We have Laundry Day. We've got whipped honey and vanilla. Okay. We've got mahogany teakwood. We've got sweetest song. We've got vanilla suede, which again, I like anything with vanilla and so forth in it. Then we've got fresh sheets. We've got ocean. Strawberry pound cake. That's a good one. And last but not least, we have Clean House Vibes. And sweet orange and agave. Now, I like the things with orange in them, too. So, that pretty much covers all of the new products at simpletreasuresforsale.com. So, don't forget, link is in the bio. Are you guys looking for anything in particular? Anybody want to start a conversation? Because I am pretty boring. I tend to repeat myself a lot when nobody's talking back to me. So, John is in the other room. He has had some pretty severe Crohn's flare-ups. So, he's resting. So, I do not have any blueberry bundt cake. Where's Backer coming back? It probably is coming back. Probably not just yet. Probably, I would assume in the fall. So, is there anything else anybody's looking for? So, don't forget, today's the last day for the discount code SPRING25. That is free shipping off of any purchase of $15 or more. So, is there anything else anybody's looking for? Anybody have anything exciting happening? Anybody want to talk to? Oh, your baby's starting to crawl. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations. Pretty soon they'll be getting into everything and anything you don't want them into. Pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, that's a cute name. Well, evidently the battery ran out of this. Okay. We had to plug it in. It's back. Kind of. There we go. Okay. The VS Apple Rush. What is in it? So that one has Honeycrisp apple, pink clouds, and caramel vanilla. So I think it smells really good. So is there anything else anybody's looking for? Wants to know about? You can ask a question. I do reserve the right not to answer depending on the question. So is there anything anybody's looking for? Wants to know about? Don't forget to use Spring25 for your discount code. I've got all these new things, new Victoria's Secret, new room sprays. Anybody want to start a conversation? Lizzie's fine. She is, I don't know where I think she left. She is, I think taking a nap right now. We went and picked up our Kroger order and ran into Lowe's real quick. So here pretty soon we're gonna go to Nashville and see her Auntie Lorraine. So you can ask a question, but I do reserve the right not to answer depending on the question. So, but Lizzie's fine. So, Lorraine's good. So, Anything else? Anything else anybody wants to talk about? Where was that place you went to? That was a candy outlet or whatever. So if you're talking about the Albany's Gummy Factory, that was in Indiana. And in fact, we just went there last weekend. On our way back from Illinois. So, where John got a few things for his nephew. So, no, it was the Albany's Gummy Factory. Is what it was. So. So like I said, we've got a bunch of Victoria's Secret products. We've got the Bath and Body Works room sprays. So I can go back through all that if anybody missed it and wants me to. Don't forget, we still have some Victoria's Secret perfumes left. So everything is at simpletreasuresforsale.com. Link is in the bio. Use discount code SPRING25 for free shipping off of $15. John is in the other room. He is laying down. Do I have Heavenly? See, I had something that was Heavenly. The question is do I still have it? No, I'm out of anything Heavenly. Alright. Does anybody have anything else they're looking for? They want to know? Yeah, the Flirt sounds vaguely familiar. Anything else anybody wants to know about? I truly miss your dating stories. Yeah, well, we'll have to get Lorraine back on the stick with the dating, so I have more stories. So I can blab it all to you all. Because right now we got nothing. I have nothing on the food menu. And I missed the recipes. Yeah, well, some people ruin that. Your personal stories from the dinner. Yeah, well. I'm here from the dating stories too. Yeah, well. Sorry. I mean, I guess sorry, not sorry. Who's Lorraine, though? Did I miss a character? So Lorraine is John's friend. And now we all three hang out. And from time to time, yes, she is still hanging out with the namer. But you don't miss dating. Not really. No, I don't. No. I did mention, or show Lorraine that that Jigsaw thing was having a happy hour, I think this evening. So I don't know if she's going to go to that or not. Let's see. What is your other TikTok accounts? My other TikTok account is, I think, Wendy. I'm not sure. Try Wendy first and see if you can find it. What kind of movies do you like? I like all kinds. I like some action movies. A few comedies, not much. My favorite movie's Gone in 60 Seconds. I like Nicolas Cage is, I think, my favorite actor. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't know that I really have one. I don't typically think of stuff like that, to be honest. All right, we're going to give it a few more minutes here. And then we will sign off. Maybe we'll come back this evening. Maybe we'll do a house party live this evening. I don't know. Or maybe not. Probably not. I woke up very, very early this morning. Like 2 a.m. And have not gone back to bed. So. And who knows what kind of running around adventures I can think of this afternoon. So. Tired hasn't really hit yet. But I've been keeping myself busy doing odds and ends. So I went out into the yard and there's like this vine stuff that grows on the fence out there. I don't particularly care it. I'm not a big person for like vine things, vines. So I went out and was trying to clip that off. I got a nice section of it off, but now all I can see is the section that I didn't get off, so I'll probably at some point in time go back out there and do some more. So, and I also have a brand new barbecue grill in the garage. that Lorraine started to put together but then didn't finish. So I'm thinking surely I can handle that. I mean, I would think I ought to be able to do that, but you know, you never know. So I may try that. Or I may reserve that for tomorrow. I don't know. But so Lizzie's fine. Lizzie went to Lowe's with me this morning. I was shopping for outdoor cushions for... I had a little like patio built out near the fence last year, and there's a couple chairs that sit out there. The cushions that are on it are old ones that Mom had on them. So I keep thinking about replacing them. So now that the fact that I was out there clipping that vine made me want to replace the cushions. So we went into Lowe's to look for cushions, and I found a set. But they're $52 per set. So, which is better than some. And they're the real thick, deep ones. And the color and design kind of go with what I have out there, up here by the house and out there on the swing. But I need 2 sets. So that's going to be like $104 for the 2 sets. And I just couldn't pull the trigger on that. But it's still under consideration. So who knows, before the weekend's out, I may be going back. But the color is kind of light, and there's no overhang. So when it rains, when the stuff from the trees blow out and blows on them, birds decide to, you know what, on them, it's going to be directly on them. So I don't know. I haven't firmly decided. But then again, I also wanted to get like a new house number plate for the front. And I was out there this morning, kind of messing around, and I looked and I'm like, really, the house number that's on there kind of goes with the rest of everything else, and you can see it. So now I'm deciding not to mess with that. So I never quite know what I'm liable to mess with next, or get in my head that I mess with. So I'm thinking about buying some paint and doing a project, but I'm not a paint project person. So I just don't know if what I have in my head, if I can even do, or will I make a big mess out of it? Because I've never painted, or let alone spray painted, anything in my life. But how hard could it be? Really? So that's kind of going in my head. And then up here by the house, out back here, there's like some sort of, I think they're hydrangea bushes out here. And there's been mulch, but the mulch is kind of eroded away. And there's leaves and stuff in there. And I keep thinking, you could get the rake out and rake all that out. And what I'd like to get is to get some rock and fill in around the bushes. But you know, I'm not a gardener either, or a landscaper. But it's not that big of a thing. And it does not look like it should be that hard. And to put the black plastic after I get all the stuff out. Yeah, I'm live. It doesn't seem like it should be that hard. So I got the black plastic stuff. But I'm a little afraid to tie into it because I might make a mess. Then I'm going to have to pay somebody to come fix it. Because I'm not going to be able to stand how it looks if I don't. So I'm still working up my nerve to attempt said projects on my own. Because so far, I have thought of the projects and then I have found somebody to come and do the project for me. So what I'm wanting to paint is, yes, maybe Lorraine could come help. Yes, she can. However, I'm trying to do things on my own and be more self-sufficient. And if I don't try them on my own, then I don't know whether or not I can do them. But I'm having to overcome my mind. But what I'm trying to paint is, so my grandfather was originally from Alabama. And when they sold his mother's home in Alabama, he brought several things back to Illinois. One including is a decorative iron, like the gate to the house, to the pathway to the house. And that has been, I don't know, it was never displayed or anything done with it at my grandparents' house. In fact, I didn't even know it existed until everything was kind of cleared out. My mother brought it to our house in Illinois. She put it in the back of the shed. Never did anything with it. Now we won't discuss how much money I've spent getting it here, but have brought it from Illinois now to Tennessee. That was one of the things that we did last weekend. And so now here is said iron gate. Now I have set it kind of behind the patio that I had made out there against the fence. And what I am proposing to do is to kind of buff out what rust I can see on it. Sand that off. And then spray paint it black again, because it's black. So I'm afraid I'll mess it up. And I'm going to get like that Rust-Oleum paint, which I think will protect it. But I mean, it's been outside for the last 100 million years. So it just hasn't been like a focal point or on display. And I'm trying to put it on display. So that's what I'm considering painting. But I don't want to screw it up. And I don't want it to look bad. So, from Alabama, what part was he from? He was from Russellville, Alabama. So, at some point you may see it. I don't know. But I just think it'll show up better against the wooden fence if it's freshly painted black. Again. So I'm nervous that I will screw up something that's kind of a family history thing. But And then plus the fact that I have no clue how to paint or do anything. But I did get some of the vine off the... I can't see how you can mess up spray painting a gate. Trying to picture it. Yeah, I don't know. If there's a will, there's a way. And I'll typically find it. It's paint. If you don't like it, you can just paint it again. Yeah. You can always redo iron. You can't mess it up. Okay, I didn't know that. So, we'll see. That will be a project for another day. It's okay to mess up and start over. Yeah, it is. But to be honest with you, I don't really like it. I don't like doing things over and over. But I'm just not confident in that kind of stuff. But so I felt good that I kind of cleared off the vine off the fence fairly well. Now I wanted to, yesterday, I had bought like a bottle of like weed killer. And what I was going to do was take that and spray along the edge of the fence where that vine is in hopes that to kill it so it wouldn't come back up once I pulled it off the fence. So I opened up the bottle. I stuck the little nozzle thing because it has a little pumpy thing on it. Did all that. Got it opened. Went out there, primed it forever, and nothing ever came out. So, we put it up, and we'll try it again, I guess. Maybe later today. I don't know. But so I have several little projects that I'm considering, but I'm afraid to try them. So I think the first thing that I'm going to try is to finish putting together the barbecue grill. Again, I'm not handy. I've tried to put a couple things together here since we moved. It has not gone very well. I mean, they got put together, but not very well. That's not really something that I enjoy doing. I'm not crafty. I'm not handy. I'm not anything. But every once in a while I get a bug up my butt and I try it. And it's a huge hassle and I get frustrated and I don't like it. But we're going to try it anyway. Because I would really like that big, are you good at reading directions? So. I'm kind of the person that likes to try and figure it out without the directions. But like I said, I'm going to try. I mean, a barbecue grill, a charcoal barbecue grill really shouldn't be that hard. So we'll see. All right, well, that's enough about my little projects. So please, y'all, go to simpletreasuresforsale.com. Make a purchase. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to use Spring25 for free shipping off of any order of $15 or more. We have lots of Bath & Body Works Victoria's Secret products for everyone. But thank you very much for the vote of confidence in my little projects, and I'm kind of intimidated to try. So maybe I'll be on later tonight. Maybe not. But I will be back on tomorrow with more products. So y'all have a good day.